Hello, everyone. This is Oyejobi Adola, and welcome to the content marketing course. So, in this training, right, we're going to learn how to craft and write better contents that convert for your business. Okay. Before we continue, let me introduce myself. I've been online since 2010. Right. I own a leading SEO company in Nigeria called Knife Digital, and every now and then we use content to rank our website. Content is a very, very important tool in any business. And also, I'm a founder of I'm a Digital Marketing Academy. Okay. Also known as Digital Marketing Academy.ng. Of course, I've been hired by some of the biggest companies in the world, and of course I've been helping people become high paid digital marketers. So let's get started, okay? Uh what is content marketing? Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. What is uh, what is content marketing? Okay, content marketing is all about providing educational, entertaining, or valuable content. So that's what you know uh, content marketing. Okay, so which the aim is to indirectly promote products or services by creating content that engage and provide value to the target audience. Okay. Of course, and it helps to build brand awareness, trust, and loyalty among prospects or customers. In short, content marketing is all about finding a balance between providing value and and promoting what your business offers. That's just what content marketing is. Simple. It's okay. So it's just like trying to find a balance. You're not trying to you're not trying to give all information out without you not adding something on how to have how to work with you. You understand? Content marketing it's all about finding that balance. Okay. Okay, you must find a balance between providing value and and promoting what your business actually offers. Okay. Of course, content marketing takes a lot of work and you need to be very patient because if you are just starting your business and you don't have much followers, and apart from even though if you look at Alex Hamosi, the guy that wrote the 100 million leads, he posts a lot of content every now and then because he understands what content is to a brand or to a business. He knows that content is what actually moves every business. So he needs to do it. It's a lot of work, but it's going to worth a lot of ROI later on. So you need to be very patient while building it because sometimes the ROI or the result might be delayed because you know eh, depending on where you're using it. For example, now let's say you open a TikTok page now and you're just posting and you saw that okay, just 100 people viewed it today and just 2 likes. There's a continuous posting of that thing that okay, TikTok can now understand, okay, this is what your page is all about. Let me put it more. So with TikTok as well, SEO actually matters. If you understand what SEO means, search engine optimization is also applicable on TikTok or on social media. So if you post a lot of stuff on your video, every social media or most of them will start noticing you with that kind of post. You understand? Once they start noticing you with that kind of post, they will be finding people that that is related to you to show that kind of stuff to. You understand? So it takes a lot of work and you need to be very patient. But if you are very strong enough to stay in the course, your business can explode in sleep very well. Let me give you this is one of my example of me making 1.6 million, on the 8th, this 31, this just 31 days. You can see 1.6 million all from a month from once I just posting content. So at this time I was producing a lot of stuff, so I didn't have time. But because I was just posting content, and without asking for the sale, a lot of people were actually interested to work with me or buy my stuff. So how did I do this, or how can I do this? Or how can you apply this in your business? As I said, in content marketing, there are several important elements to consider. You understand? There are a lot of things to consider, but I love highlighting the most important. Okay. Of course, the first one is your audience. Who are your audience? Okay. Because content creation becomes 10 times easier when you put your audience first, honestly speaking to you. So let's put our audience first. Okay. Before you start writing anything, you need to know who you are writing for. Right? I've seen a lot of people that just write because they don't understand their customer. That's why they are not getting that engagement. If you don't understand what your customer is actually facing or going through or want to move away from, if you are just writing anything that comes to your brain, you will always miss hold. Always understand that your business is not for you, it's for your customer. It's for people that are patronizing you. So you need to know what is in their head. As I said here, what are your ideal customers? You need to know who are your ideal customers. What are their pain points, their goals, their needs, and their preference? How do they make decisions and consume information? So you need to know everything about your audience. And the way I sometimes know my audience is, you know, some of them is who I was before I become this person. You understand? Let's say, for example, now I was dealing with maybe pimples some years back. Then I find a solution on how to how to solve pimples. Then I created I created a business around it. Now your audience or your ideal customers is who you were when you had that pimples. That's just a simple way of understanding who you are. So who you were if you actually pass through that challenge. But if you don't pass through that challenge and you want to just understand your customer better, there are tools for you to actually, use it. Okay, you can sometimes, uh, you know, you can use Google Analytics. For example, let me show you an example. All right. So this is Google Analytics. You can start. So you can use Google Analytics to actually know the behaviors of your users visiting your website. Let's say you have a website now. Maybe you have a blog and you want to understand your users very well. So you can use Google Analytics to actually. So this is a Google Analytics account. So you can go to reports and look at the report of. You can look at acquisition. You can look at the overview, and sometimes, in fact, you can even look at the user's behavior. You can just go to overview here. So they're going to give you an idea. For example, now we know that, let's say this website now, people visiting my website, I understand that, okay, it's mostly male, that's what, like 62.7% of males are visiting the website and 37.7, I mean, 0.3. Now I can actually, look at this metric and say, okay, I need to write more content that will be pertaining to male because you are having higher, people visiting your website that are male. So you can use this analytics, even if you are running ads. Once you have Google Analytics and you can actually use that to metric. And you can also look at the age. You can see that this age, 25, sometimes you can just analyze it. Uh you can put maybe between 2021 so that I can give a full data of, you know. So it tells you that it's people between the age of 25 to 24 that are actually visiting your website. You understand? So you can use Google Analytics, you can use social media, you can see as I put Google Search Console, and you can use social media insights. Now, this social media insights will tell you when they're active, the content they like. For example, if I'm using Google Analytics, I can look at the page, I can look at, which pages these people are actually visiting. So if I just go to engagement and go to land, pages and screen or landing pages, you see pages that these people are mostly visiting. You can see, so most people are visiting this place. That's the home page. This is basket. This is Google design. That. So you can know the pages that are actually performing well, and you can try to write more on that. So that give you a lot of knowledge about the kind of content you want to write. Uh, Again, you understand? So you can use, as I said here, you can use social media insight to actually do that as well. Okay. And sometimes you can even look at, you can use another to maybe answer the report. I know some of you know that too. Now, after the puppy is owned, before it was kind of free, but now you can do maybe one search bar. It's owned by Neil Patel now. You can use maybe 3D. Let's say, for example, I'm dealing with floor space coin, all right? And I put Nigeria and I search. You can see its location and I search. Now, it's going to give me questions that people are actually looking for, you know, and stuff like that. So it give me a better idea on how to make fletcher game, blah blah. Sometimes I just go to question what are people actually asking. Um, so this metric, all right, it gives you a lot of data. You can go through it, comparison, and you can look at their pain. In fact, you can even paste your whatever your business is and post on Google and tell Google to give you the pains of these people so they can write more content about this. There are a lot of resources online that you can actually use. Okay, just use them. Know more about your customer, your audience before you write, because that's where your conversion starts from. Okay, knowing where who your ideal customer is where conversion starts from. Okay. So how do we do content strategy? All right. Now, content strategy, as I put it here, and comprises of a lot of different types. We have text, images, videos, infographics. There are a lot of them, but I won't go deep down into all this. I just want to tell you the kind of posts you can actually share on your social media to get more leads or sales. Number one, value post. Value post is a kind of post where you share values to your audience without selling anything to them. And that means you are only adding values to them. And you can add value when your audience is having a pain. For example, let's say your audience is having a kind of maybe how to solve headache. I mean, maybe you're having headache, and then you come with how to get rid of your headache in 60 seconds. Now that's a value post. When they see that kind of post, they'll be like, oh, I'm going through this pain. And this person is providing a solution. Let me watch. It engages. So you're adding value to them, but that value is applicable to them. A lot of people do make mistake of this. They just post anything without having what their customers or what their audience is actually, without knowing what their audience is actually going through. And then we have the second one, the offer post. Now, offer post is more like you offering, you telling people who want to work with you to message you and stuff like that. At the time, you need to be putting this, if you remember when I said content marketing is finding a balance between providing valuable content and what's selling your product. You understand? So this is where you make offer posts. You don't want to be serious. Sometimes you can even make your value post to be 80% of the time and just make your offer post maybe 20% or 30%. It all depends on your kind of business and the niche you are in. But don't make your offer post, don't be selling every time. If you are selling every time, you will look so salesy that they won't want to buy. Or if you are adding the value to them, they'll be like, oh, I think what is more? Maybe this person have more to offer. You understand? So offer post maybe once in a while. Do you want to work with me? Blah 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 blah. So that is offer post. Now entertainment post. It depends on the platform you have, right? But it's always good to add some entertaining posts on your stuff to just to social media. Whether it depends on where you are, right? I'm talking about social media now. If you are on social media, you can add some memes, you can add some video stuff where people are actually laughing just to calm the environment down. You will remember that people are on social media to just calm their nerves, just to relax and chill. You're not there to like read your business post. You understand? So it's always good to just try to calm the nerve, try to just put something to just shipping some stuff to calm the nerves. You understand? It's not necessarily every time. It depends on the platform you have said. But like LinkedIn, I don't see any most people but putting entertainment. But let's say you're on Twitter, you know that entertainment posts work very well. And you need your content, you need your business to get visibility. So that's how you can actually do that. Okay. So when you're on TikTok, you can also do that. So these three posts can actually give you a very good ROI for your business. Okay. So I think I was able to deliver it very well. Okay. So every piece of content you create should link back to what you want to sell or offer. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that if you are writing content about how to get ready, you can just ship in whatever you are selling. But first, you've added value upfront before you now tell them to buy something at the back end. So you understand the angle I'm coming from, okay? So I really appreciate you going through this content marketing, and I hope that you get good results. It helps you to grow your business and you make more money. Thank you very much. Peace.